channel. This might be the first video, like my first official video I post, so welcome to my channel. Thanks for clicking on. I'm Danielle, or Danny. Yeah, hope you have a great time. In today's video, we're going to be doing a Q&A, get to know me, while I take down my hair. This is the hair. Yeah, I know. I've had these braids in for about a little over a month. It's time for them to go. We're just gonna jump straight into the questions while I take down my hair. Hopefully, like as I'm taking these braids down, my hair isn't too frizzy. It got a bit of frizz going on. I mean, for God's sake, it's been over a month. Then yeah, what do you expect? We're gonna time ourselves to see how long this takes. It's 12:36. Let's hope that we can be done by 2. If y'all hear noise in the background, sorry. I'm over here with the in-laws and they got 2 big dogs, so yeah, just excuse it. So first question, what are your top goals and priorities this year? Just working on consistency, and that's like with every aspect of my life. In terms of work, getting back into content creation, building my relationship with God, like, you know, just being consistent in all areas of my life. That's definitely a priority. Well, one of my goals, I guess that could be both a goal and a priority. Priority is definitely building a relationship with God, because yeah, I need that. What else? Actually, post to YouTube. I've had my camera since December of 2022. I have been vlogging, recording content since I've had my camera. So I have a year and a half worth of content. Okay, boom, got the first braid. That just took like 4 minutes. I'm not gonna be done by 2. Yeah, back to the question. Actually take my content creation more seriously. Yeah, questions like this always kind of stump me because I've always been kind of like a go with the flow type of person. Whenever people ask me like about future plans, I don't know, like I'm a planner, but I'm not at the same time. This is a question I'll definitely be reflecting on as the year wraps up. How did you and your boyfriend meet? I love talking about my man. We went to the same high school together. We graduated together and all of that, but we didn't like necessarily meet in school. I knew who he was, but we never spoken to each other. We never had any classes together. You know, I like see him around the school, but we just didn't know each other. And then we was also both in relationships in high school, at least our senior year. So just never spoken to each other. April of 2020, my best friend, she ended up posting a picture of me and her together on her Snapchat story, and he just lit up basically asking to be put on. That's pretty much how that happened. He hit me up on Snapchat. I actually have a screenshot of the very first message he sent me. Yeah, he hit me up on Snapchat. Yeah, he introduced himself. He was like, you know, you're so gorgeous. I saw you on Rainbow's Snapchat and I just had to get to know you and da da da. And we done been talking every day since. Almost 5 years later. I'm just so happy I have him. Such a blessing in my life. How are you? Good question. How am I? I think I'm doing okay. Overall life rating right now, I would give it like a solid 6.5 maybe. Everything in my life isn't ideal. I don't think my life is anything like I thought it would be present day. Of course, there's things in my life, things about myself, things about my family, work, whatever the case may be. There's always something in life that's, you know, not ideal, something that you don't like, but overall, I'm still very, very blessed. I still have a great family, a supportive family. I have a great relationship, I have a great job that I love. I have a roof over my head, food on the table, clothes to wear. So, you know, I would still say I'm doing pretty decent. Thank you for asking that question. My favorite movie, Tangled. I love Tangled. I feel like out of all of the Disney princesses, I relate to Rapunzel the most. There's like some other movies that I like, but Tangled is definitely like my number one movie. Call me childish if you want, I don't care. I love the movie. If you could change anything about yourself physically and non-physically, what would it be? What I change about myself physically? I love my body. I think it's great. But, you know, your girl don't mind being a little thicker. Like, I don't lie, if I could get up to like 130, that'd be great. Other than that, there's nothing else I would really change about me physically. And then non-physically, it's like a lot but nothing at the same time. I love who I am as a person. I think that the way that I am right now is for a reason. But, you know, obviously there's always room to grow. I think one of the main things I would change non-physically is just self-doubt, negative talk, that type of thing. I'll also change my self-discipline because I don't really have any. If I was more disciplined, I would have been able to do a lot of things that I tell myself that I want to do. Next, do you have any hobbies? And if not, are you interested in starting any? I wouldn't necessarily say I have any hobbies really. Content creation? Yeah, I guess I'll say that it's a hobby because I haven't actually posted anything. Right now I just be recording for fun. Some other hobbies that I would like to start. I like to get back into making art. When I was younger, I used to be really into art. I used to draw all the time. I've also been kind of interested in pottery. I went to a pottery class with a friend of mine one time a few months ago, and it was actually really fun. Much harder than I thought it would be. I would love to learn how to do hair. I know how to do natural hair, but really learn how to do hair for like braids. I don't know how to cornrow, so once I learn how to cornrow, I'll be unstoppable. I love to learn how to do hair. I love to learn how to do makeup. Makeup is actually something I'm practicing at the moment. I would love to learn how to sew so I can like make clothes. I think that'd be great because fashion is like nothing that I've been getting into a little bit more lately. I think that's everything right now. I've seen plenty of hobbies on TikTok that I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool, but I think those are the main ones. So yeah. Next, when is my birthday? My birthday is June 4th, 2001. So I am currently 23 years old. I'm a Gemini. I don't actually like believe in zodiacs for real, but for those of you who do and care to know, I will be considered a Gemini. What made you start your lock journey? All of these questions are from when I had my locks. So I have a lot of questions that are lock related. Obviously I don't have my locks anymore, so I'm not going to answer too many of them. But since I had them for 3 years, I feel like I'm still qualified to answer some questions about them. What made me start my lock journey? I always thought that locks were really pretty. I actually want to start my lock journey in high school, but you know how high school is. Honestly, I started my lock journey because I, at the time, was pretty lazy with my hair. I did not enjoy doing my hair. I didn't enjoy getting my hair done. And then when I was natural, before I started my locks, I always would wear my hair in 2-strand twist anyways. I didn't even really experiment with my hair that much, and I'm just like, well, you know, I'm gonna always have my hair in twist. I might as well just leave them in and just let it lock. So I did. Next, if you could live anywhere on earth, where would it be? Honestly, I don't know. I feel like I haven't gotten out and seen enough to really pick a place. I mean, there's definitely places that I would love to travel to, but definitely not in the US. If I can live out of the country, I definitely would. The US got too much going on, like, and then with the election coming up, oh baby, don't even get me started. Like, no, I don't want to stay in the US. I wouldn't be opposed to living on like an island somewhere. At the same time, I kind of like living where I'm at because, you know, we don't really have any natural disasters in the Midwest for real, especially not in Chicago. Worst that we get is like bad winters, but child, I don't know. Ask me again after I travel some more. Do I have any fears? I mean, not like any typical phobias. I don't know if I really have any fears. I guess my only fear really is like going to hell. And I mean, I guess right now, present day, I'm scared of dying. I can't really think of any fears at the moment, which is crazy because I would consider myself like a pretty scary person. How do you stay so chill and confident? I don't. No, I'm kidding. I think I just present myself as a chill person. I will say I'm pretty confident. And how do I stay confident? it was just like instilled in me from a little girl. You know, my dad, he did a really good job building confidence in me and my sisters. You know, he always told us that we're beautiful. Anytime we left the house, he would always tell us, don't forget who you are and whose you are. Honestly, I think it was just my parents just kind of instilling that in me, and you know, they plant the seeds and they just continue to grow. You also got to kind of fake it till you make it. If you don't feel confident in yourself at the moment, you just have to lie to yourself until you do. Like, you are going to eventually believe it. It's going to eventually reach the deeper parts of you, and it will just naturally start to show on its own. Now, in terms of how do I stay so chill, I let myself feel my feelings. You just keep everything in, it's gonna eventually come out one way or another, so just let them out as they come. Next, if you could ask God 3 questions, what would they be? I don't know if I really ask him any questions. Obviously, when I'm going through things, it's normal and natural to question God. If I was actually able to be with him in person, I don't really know if I would be able to bring myself to really ask him any questions. I think I would just want to just sit there and listen. How old are you and what do you do? I am 23 years old, which is crazy to me. And what do I do? I'm assuming when you say that, you mean for work. I do social media marketing. I don't know what the actual title for my job is because my job isn't a traditional type of job. The way I got my job isn't the traditional type of way that you would get a job. So I work for this Black-owned company. I guess you can say I'm like the content specialist for the brand. I do like video editing and stuff. We have an ambassador program where we like work with content creators and I get them to make content for us and all that type of stuff. So I'm the person that's responsible for like being in communication with the ambassadors. When we are asking them to create content, I'm one of the people who come up with the video concept that we want them to execute for us. I am responsible for the TikTok page that we have. Any like reposted content that's up on our Instagram page, I'm the person that like finds the content to put on the Instagram page. I also post to the Instagram stories. Yeah, that's pretty much like the scope of my work. And I actually really love my job. I love my colleagues and stuff, all the people I work with. I love all the people I work with in the marketing department. And it's a fully remote job, so that's super convenient. It's really flexible. I can work whenever, wherever I want. I mean, the work isn't hard or anything like that necessarily. Well, I'm not gonna say it isn't hard, but compared to like your typical 9-to-5 job, I would say it's a pretty easy job, and I actually thoroughly enjoy it. Yeah, I'm very blessed and I'm grateful to have the job that I have. Next, what's your favorite thing to do? Doing anything with my family and my boyfriend and the in-laws, eating and taking a nap. I love to eat me a good meal and then go take a nap with my boyfriend. So, are you married? No, not yet, but I love you. And I gave my boyfriend a green light to propose to me whenever he wants. So, I guess we'll see how long that takes. Where's one place you would like to travel to and who would you want to bring? I would really like to travel to, honestly, any type of island, just somewhere tropical. And people that I would bring along, any of my friends or family, or my boyfriend and his family. If y'all hear my mom-in-law in the background, sorry. The bathroom I'm in is right across the hall from her office. If y'all hear her, sorry. But anyways, back to the questions. What is my biggest regret? I don't really know if I have any real regrets, honestly. There are some things I've done, some decisions I've made that I'm not the proudest of. I wouldn't necessarily say that I regret anything because I feel like everything happens for a reason. All the things that has happened in my life thus far has, you know, brought me to this very moment I'm in right now. It's made me who I am at this moment. Even like the decisions I'm not the proudest of that, you know, I probably would regret, you know, something good came out of it. Like, if nothing else, it taught me a lesson so that, you know, now I do know better and I will do better. So yeah, I wouldn't say that I necessarily regret anything. I just just young and dumb. So what makes you the happiest? My friends and family, my boyfriend, honestly. Just spend time with the people I love. That is what makes me the happiest. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. Like, some of my favorite memories I have of people would just be like us sitting down talking about literally anything. So just spending time with my loved ones is what makes me the happiest. Good quality time with the people I love, it just really do something to my soul. And I love my peoples. Where do you see yourself in 3 years? In 3 years, I will be, what, 26? I would like to be married, maybe out of Chicago. Definitely out of Chicago. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not really sure where, but just out of the state. Working at my current job still. I would like to be far enough into my content creation to the point where it's another stream of income, and I build a platform of people who love and support me. I also would like to be traveling a lot by then. By 26, I would like to have gone out the country at least 3 times. I haven't been out the country yet. I also would like to have a super duper close relationship with God. Like, I would like to know him personally and intimately. I'm in my word praying every day. I would like to have repaired the damaged parts of different relationships I have with other people, mainly my family. Next, what was your childhood like? I'm not trying to get into my trauma. I would say my childhood was okay. I wouldn't say I had like the typical childhood. Yeah, I'm gonna just say it was okay. It's had its things, but I don't even want to get too much into it. How was your high school experience? My high school experience was fine. I didn't really do much in high school. The first 2 years of high school, I was on the track and field team, and then the last few years of high school, I didn't do any extracurricular. Oh wait, no, I'm lying. I did this thing called the Gas Club, which was basically like this Christian club on campus. Yeah, I wouldn't consider myself a popular kid in high school, nothing. I really just went to my classes, talked to my friends, and went home. I didn't even really go to many school events. I think I only went to 2 homecomings. I went to a handful of games. I did go to prom and grad night and all that type of stuff my senior year, but the high school was just, it was fine. How has your relationship with God been going? Mine's for sure haven't been perfect, lol. Girl, say, I'm being real honest with y'all and with myself. My relationship with God has not been a priority in my life, and it hasn't been for years. I will say, over the past year, I have definitely been feeling a shift in myself. Some things that I used to do, I don't do them anymore. Like, for example, smoking. I don't smoke anymore. I don't know, baby steps, but I know that I'm not doing all that I could be doing. Regardless, I'm so thankful to God, because even when I don't give him the acknowledgement and the time of day and the glory that he deserves, he still be working in my life. He still be protecting me, still be blessing me. I don't want to keep taking that for granted, because God got a sense of humor. I want to get on his bad sides. Something you're looking forward to. Honestly, just life. I'm looking forward to just new experiences, meeting new people. Yeah, I'm just looking forward to life and just growing. I don't know. Here's the hair. What do you think? I love. Yeah, that's all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you all feel like y'all know me a little better. If y'all have any more questions for me, anything else you'd like to know, feel free to leave a comment. I'll talk to you all in the next video. Hope you all having an amazing day, amazing week, weekend, whichever. And yeah, bye. You can never go wrong with a good twist out or a braid out. A good fro. And look at the bounce. Look at the movement. Stiff wear. Look at that. Ooh, not y'all heard my name pop. Okay, I'm gonna go for it because I still gotta take a shit.